Comes Marquez and honing in on Bastianini. This will be 3 sprint wins in a row for Bagnaia. And look at this now. This is just a case of surely Marquez. Bastianini got in hot there, didn't he, at turn 9. He's going to fight back though on the run down to the first gear, turn 10. He goes in hot again. He leaves the door open. There's not much room there. There is Marc Marquez on the rider here replacing the factory. The Cati team says, I'm having the second place, mate, out of the way. Marquez then up into P2. Here comes Bastianini though from a long, long way back. On the brakes into turn 11. This is a right old tussle, isn't it, between the Beast and Marc Marquez, playing into Hanzo at Bagnaia, who's just streaking away at the front.
After the morning I've had, I'm not expecting anything less than second place here, says Marc Marquez. He's got one more lap to go. You've got to credit Bastianini there into turn number 11. It looked like the moment had gone, but he just parked it on the inside of Marc Marquez and he couldn't tip it in.
How many riders have outbraked Marc Marquez in Mategi at turn 11 down the years? Not many of them. That's one for the scrapbook for Enea Bastianini. Pecco Bagnaia then starts the last lap, 1.3 seconds clear of his factory Ducati teammate. It is going to be looking like the hat-trick of sprint wins. He did the business in Emilia-Romagna. He won in Mandalika last weekend, capitalising after a Spanish rider crashed out of the lead, although
they both had half a second out of Pecco Bagnaia in the first sector of this lap. Is Pecco Bagnaia just easing off, or is he a little uncertain of how hard to push on this final lap of the sprint? We'll track them through the second sector. Bastianini's got his hands full as it is with Marc Marquez, but they're both closing in on the world champion.
Sorry sight that, wasn't it, for the Shark there as he came into the back of the Gasgas Tech 3 garage. This is down now to just over half a second. It's Bagnaia just easing off too much here. Through we go, turn 9, 5 corners remaining here. Surely there's not another late twist in this sprint. We've already seen Pedro Acosta crash out of the lead. Pecco Bagnaia opening the door here for Bastianini and Marquez.
What do you do if you're Enea Bastianini as the teammate to the rider who's most likely out of Ducati to fight for the World Championship? Does he defend from Marquez or does he attack Bagnaia?
Well, surely Bagnaia will hear those bikes. Look how defensive Bastianini went into turn 11. He was almost in the middle of the track there, trying to make sure that there was no way through for Marc Marquez, and surely now Bastianini will just play wingman. He's not been close enough. Through the victory corner we go, and Pecco Bagnaia is going to take a priceless sprint victory here in Mategi. What a super Saturday, what a sprint Saturday we have had here at the
spirit, the fighting spirit of Marc Marquez to come through into third place, given how his morning went. But Bastianini was not prepared to give this second place up without an almighty fight.
Yeah, well, they passed each other 3 or 4 times in the space of 3 or 4 corners. It was a nerf, it was a rub there, wasn't it? Just a little bit of contact, but the Beast, this is where he started to cut his teeth, and he'll sweep now to the inside line and ease along the inside of Marc Marquez. This is all happening, decelerating 4 gears over 200 kilometers an hour. That's as aggressive as you've seen Enea Bastianini for a long, long time. I think in the past maybe he's been accused of lacking aggression. Well, certainly over the last few weeks, he really has come to. I'm sure Pecco Bagnaia will say, with maybe a few light rain spots falling, he had it covered, he had it under control. He certainly sent our heart rates skywards, didn't he, after that Grand Prix? A great embrace, a great show of respect between Bastianini and Marc Marquez.